Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Readings by Circe. It's with your girl Becky coming at you guys with another pick a card reading. Yes, it is that time. Hang with me, guys. I am exhausted. I've been doing this 30-day challenge. You guys are like, what is she talking about? Check out my channel. I have conveniently placed everything in a playlist for you guys. It is a 30-day chakra alignment and reconnection with your path of purpose. It is completely free. It is a gift to everybody to help you guys reconnect with whatever it is that you're meant to be doing on this journey. I did it twice in a row, once by myself and once with you guys, and it was life-changing. So for those of you guys that are joining me and you know all about this, just thank you so much. I'm so honored. And everybody else that's here, if you guys are new, welcome. I love that you guys chose me to check me out. And everybody that's returning, I'm just so thankful that I get to share your energy and this space and time with you guys. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're just going to do something fun. It has been so serious and so, I don't want to say it like this, but balls to the walls for the last 30 days that it has been intense. I finally finished recording everything. Everything is on the process of getting uploaded and scheduled for you guys. I started a little bit before you. That way then I had time to do editing in between. So I went straight for the 30 days and whew, guys, I am so thankful. I'm so thankful that it's done, but I just, wow, it was an amazing experience. Just super intense in all the best ways. So yeah, but today we're going to do something different. We're going to talk about what do people think about you, or how do they see you that they don't tell you or they won't tell you. Just something fun. We're going to be a little bit nosy into everybody else's life today instead of your own. You know, when I usually do reading, it's all about self-healing and stuff, but guys, I just want to be nosy today. I guess that's the thing. I just want to be nosy. What's up with other people? You know, because you guys have worked really hard, and even if you're not on the journey with me, you know, you guys have, I feel like everybody's in this space of just growing, and sometimes we just need something that's light and fun and, you know, just interesting. You know, that's really what it is. So if this has been resonating with you thus far, hit that thumbs up button down below. I'm going to do 3 piles today because I don't think that I could do 4. Please hang with me, guys. I am tired, but as promised, this is every other Wednesday at 2 p.m. I get these out for you guys. That is my promise to you guys. So here we go. Excellent. What else do I want to tell you guys? I think that's it. I think we're all set. As you guys probably know from the picture, I'm going to choose some symbols and just put them on the intro picture, and that way then you guys can, or the thumbnail, and that way you guys can choose from there. Or if you resonate with pile 1 or pile 2 or pile 3, the numbers, then whichever fits you best, just go with that. It should be the pile for you guys. Just keep in mind these are collective readings, right? They're just general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And with that being said, I will catch you guys on whatever pile you chose, and I'm excited to see you guys there. Pile number 1. This is your guys' reading. So I got your cards set up here, and I've got some clarifying cards, some advice cards, and we've got some oracle set out for you guys to see what's going on. Like, how does the world see you, or how does the collective see you? This could just be anybody in your life. This could be people that maybe you've only met one time. This could be, you know, like coworkers, friends, family, schoolmates. This could be lovers. This could be friends, you know, whatever, whoever's in your life, right? So I did ask 2 questions. How do they see you? And what do they wish they could say but they won't say? Okay, so I'm going to get these laid out here for you guys. I've got them. Okay. Wow. Put this up there. I love that that came out. So how does the world see you? Well, the world sees you. I'm just going to say pile 1. The world definitely sees you. They are like, holy moly. Pile number 1. Y'all are balanced. Y'all are amazing. Like, you guys have come so far. They see you guys as very fortunate, and they see you guys as being able to really manifest things in your life, or turn the tables, I think is the best way to say this. It's because you guys have gone through a lot, and you guys have learned how to reevaluate how you approach life. And you guys could probably be like, no, that's not the truth. But here's the thing. It's like, whether you're aware of it or not, you guys have learned a lot from your life lessons. And because of that, you guys are capable of kind of like changing things on the fly, or you guys are capable of really figuring out what you want to do next. And even if you don't plan in depth, it's like you guys make a quick plan, and that plan always seems to come to fruition for you guys. And the world sees this. Like, they are completely astonished by you. And so whoever's in your life, they feel like they've played a key role in the fact that you've done this. So there's a lot of people in your life that have betrayed you, and there's a lot of people in your life that have made you feel not so good. And that's the thing. It's like, because you guys have changed and you've grown so much, they now know how they've affected you. And you know, maybe they don't know exactly the role that they played in it, but they know that they did play a role in the way that you're changing. And they're like, oh my gosh, like, I basically gave fuel to pile one to redesign and redetermine their life and how they're going. And they've put you guys up on this pedestal. And they also see that you guys don't give your energy away to people. Like, you are very cautious with who you present your energy with. You guys have transformed so much that it's like, basically, if you're not on the same level as me, or if you don't vibe with me very well, like, you're like, I'm not gonna extend myself, I'm not gonna overextend myself to you. And you guys have done a lot of healing of your sacral chakra. This is the energy coming through here. You guys have done a lot of healing with your sacral chakra. You guys could be Pisces. You guys could be Sagittarius. This could be an Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. We've got Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius energy. This is what's on the board. It doesn't have to be. But really what they're saying here is that you guys have found a way to fix yourself in a place that is stable and the foundation is so firm that no one can deter you. And I feel like there's been people who have tried to reach out to you to manipulate you into doing what they want you to do, and you just like, you let them do their thing. Like, you're like, whatever, do your thing. That's cool. Just do you, and you're gonna show me who you are, whether this is a real, like, you're really actually being genuine and reaching out to me, or if you are just reaching out to me because you want something from me. And you're realizing that now, and you're letting people like show you their colors, right? And in doing so, it's like they see you as somebody that is unobtainable. Whether that's a friend, a family member, whoever, it's like they see you up high, and they have either fallen off from being in connection with you, or they're like trying so hard to climb up into your bubble. It's like, can I please just be with pile one? And you're just in your own space, like, I'm doing me, I'm loving my life, I'm doing what I want to do. And it scares people how much you have transformed in just a short period of time. May you please clarify this card source? Okay, thank you. Okay. Let's see what they're saying here. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so you have been through it. You've been through it, and they see that. Like, they see how much you guys have struggled. And I think that people want to be in that energy of like, I totally understand where you're coming from. Like, I know what's going on. And they want to be in that energy because, like, they've seen how you struggled and how you survived your struggles. And how you survived things falling apart for you. And yet you've grown so beautiful and so stunning. And this doesn't necessarily have to be your physical appearance here. There's this glow that's coming from you guys that is so stunning. And they're just like, wow, pile one, like, you guys have changed. And this is how they see you. Yeah, and they see you spiritually changing. They see you spiritually growing. And it feels like they'll never be on the same level as you because you're so far ahead of them. And, you know, everybody's at a different journey in their, you know, a different path, and they're on a different space in their journey. Hey, it's okay, Mama. Sorry if you guys hear anything. My dogs are right here, so she just wanted to get some love, and the other dog is right next to her. Let me take care of her real quick. Okay, guys, thank you. But they're just so shocked at how much you've changed, and they're so baffled by the fact. But see, here's the thing, like, they feel like, yes, maybe they played a part in it, but what they're beginning to understand is that there's something different about how you connect with yourself, your higher self, your intuition, that voice that's within you. They're seeing that there's something absolutely different about that. Like, you're not just saying that you're intuitive, like, you actually follow your intuition. And it's like, you know how a lot of people are like, oh, I'm intuitive, and then you're like, are you really intuitive? Like, are you sure? You know, like, they just say it to say it. No, like, they believe that that's how you were at one point, but they're seeing that you're not now. Can I please clarify this other card? Thank you, Source. Yeah. This is trip. So this is actually tying into what they wish they could tell you. They have seen you somehow use your disadvantage to bring in, like, prosperity and wealth. And even if you don't feel very prosperous right now, like, something's changing. Like, this is a sheer spiritual glow up that you're going through right now. Okay, and that's what people see right now. And they also see that there's no stopping you. Ain't no stopping us now. Right? Like, there's no stopping you. There's nothing that they can do to stop you. And they're mad about that. And that's what they wish they could tell you. They wish that they could trick you. And that's what it ties into. It's interesting how Source just brought this out, because they're bringing out the card that ended. So we have the Six of Swords twice here. Six of Swords ending your reading on this side. But the Six of Swords clarifying what I was clarifying over here, both in the reverse. And it's like this energy of wishing that they could bring disruption and unbalance into your life. And they wish they could affect you with their negativity. And they wish that they could affect you with, like, maybe their anger and their jealousy. I'm hearing dishonesty. People coming up to you being completely dishonorable and untrustworthy, and they wish that deterred you. But the thing is that you've basically stepped back, and you're like, I'm gonna let you show me who you are. And when they show you who you are, you're just like, oh, okay. And you're completely unbothered by it. Why? Hello, look at what you've been through, and look at what you've recovered from, and look at how you've healed. You're completely unbothered by it. Yeah, and this leaves them hopeless that there's no... Yeah, okay. They're hopeless. Not you, but they're hopeless. This is how they see you. They feel hopeless that they'll never, ever, ever be able to get you down again. That is crazy. Some people are so jealous of others' potentials that they just cannot. They can't handle it. And the other thing, too, is that they've seen you. They've seen you hopeless and helpless and wanting, and it was in that state that I feel like these people they like attacked you when you were down, and now you're not down, but they still feel like you're down and out somewhere, and they're trying to really poke at you. It's like poking the bear. And what nobody sees, and I think what you haven't yet seen, is that you have taken control of your life, and in doing so, you've released a lot of anxiety and fear, and now you're coming up into this place of sheer abundance. And I think that they may be aware of it, but they're not aware of how soon it's coming. Okay? What do they wish they could tell you, but they won't? They wish they could tell you that they're manipulative. But they're not. No, nobody's actually going to say, hey, I'm a manipulative person. Nice to meet you, pile one. Like they're not going to say that, right? They're not going to say that. They're sitting over here mad at your success. They're mad at your glow up. And this could be somebody that's older than you. Yeah. Somebody that's older than you. This could be a parent. I really dislike saying that, but this could be a parent. You know, when parents have kids, we should always want our kids to do better than us, because they're raised up in the things that we weren't raised up in. It's new technology, new things where people have gotten even better. Like, that's the process of human evolution. We grow and we become better as our generations grow older. And we should always want the generations after us to do better than we've done. But there is a generation of parents that just don't want their kids to be better than them. And I feel like there's this energy around this person. They don't have to be your parent. This could just be a sibling. This could be a friend. This could be a coworker that's older than you. There's just somebody that's older than you, okay? It's a lot of masculines. This is masculine energy. So they could be a masculine sign, an air or fire sign. Doesn't have to be a man, okay? It does not have to be a man. Just somebody that's very masculine. This could just be a woman that's very masculine, has had to rely on their masculine energy to get them through life, okay? But the thing is that they've always been like this, and you were the only person that actually let them get away with this for as long as you did before you healed. And it made them feel godly. And they don't want to tell you that, because that means that they would have to reveal that they used everything that they could to bring you down. Like, they saw your potential, but because you didn't at one point, they brought you down notches. And when they brought you down notches, it made them feel big. It made them feel like they were somebody. And they don't want to tell you that. Okay. And I'm not telling you guys this to make you mad. I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like it's going to. Like, I really don't. For the majority of you guys, it's not going to. There may be one or two of you guys on here that's why I'm saying this. Is like, it's not to make you guys upset, because you guys have come such a long way. And you're realizing that, you know, if this was a parent, actually they played a key role in helping you guys find your destiny. And this person is just they've been through a lot. This person's been through a lot. They're emotionally unavailable. They don't have a lot to give. They're not very passionate about anything in life. They don't have a lot to say. They're not very intelligent with their conversations, or if they are, it is all ways to use. It's like they discover things or they research things just to use against others. May I please clarify this? Whoa, yeah, okay, what do we got coming out here? 3 cards. Yes! Okay, so we could also be dealing with a mother. But this person is, what I was saying is they're very emotionally unavailable here. And the thing is that this person has a lot of bad luck in their life. Like, things always fall apart for them. And they feel like they're always offering. Like, this is somebody who believes that they deserve what you have. This is somebody who feels like if they've lived longer than you, they're like, well, I've lived a harder life than pile 1. So why does pile 1 get it so easy? They're not looking at all the things that you had to do in order to heal. They're just it's like looking at the end result. You know, when somebody has an idea and then that idea suddenly gets invented, right? And then all of a sudden that person who had that idea, they're like, well, I had it first. You know, there's really no telling who had that idea first, because if the inventor really stole that from them, but that person doesn't actually know the inventor, like, how did that work? Do you know what I mean? But they're like the person who feels like you stole their idea. And yeah, I feel like the whole time, like, this person can't even do what it is that you do. Like, they're not capable of it. First of all, because they're not healed enough to even approach whatever it is that you're doing. Secondly, they're so stuck in this energy of, poor me, the world's against me, nobody loves me, nobody likes me, nobody this. And pile 1 was the only one that let me do whatever I wanted to do, and I got away with it so many times, and now I can't do that anymore. And they're like wallowing in this self-pity party. Like, this is such a terrible energy. Like it's like they're just really low vibrational, and they're trying to do everything that they can. Like, I feel it's interesting. Like, my mouth is hurting right here right now. I have this really weird pain, and it's like I feel like this person fakes pain that's like maybe nerve pain. Yeah, now it went away. They're faking some kind of like nerve pain, something that would not be visible or able for someone to tell. Like, they're faking some kind of pain. This could be headaches, this could be eye pain, this could be mouth pain, this could be like, like they get dizzy, like vertigo. I heard these people, like, they're not, it's not real. They're faking it because they know that you're a caring, nurturing person, and they're hoping that you're going to take care of them. And you're not. Like, you're just kind of letting them deal with it themselves, or you guys are about to start letting them deal with it themselves. And it's making them very bitter. Yeah, this person, oh my gosh. I can't. All these cards came out in the reverse, guys. Like, all of them. We have the Star, Justice, the Empress, the Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, and the Page of Coins, all coming out in the reverse, clarifying this person. Like, what more do I need to say here? They're bitter, they're cold, they're angry, right? They do things, it's like when they see you, I don't know, this is just an example. Like, say that somebody, like if you guys have kids and your child falls down and they hurt their knee and they scraped it really bad, and I mean, you know they're going to survive from it. It's not that, but it's in that moment when they're hurt and they're crying, like you run, you pick them up, you give them kisses, and you're like, it's okay, let me take care of it. And you take them in and you clean up their sore and you put on their favorite Band-Aids. You know, they got Toy Story Band-Aids on, or whatever's going on, Paw Patrol, whatever, right? And you put it on and then you give them a popsicle just to make them feel better. It really has nothing to do with the scrape. It's just saying, I'm here and I'm nurturing you and I want to show you that I care. And they see that. And when they see that, this person is also trying to get that from you. But it's like they're an adult. Like, why are you doing that? Because you're an adult. Like, there's no, I can't do that for you. That's not something that I can provide for you. But they want that. And so they judge you because you give this love away to someone else, and then they're sitting there like, oh, well, they don't love me, they don't care about me, they can't. And you're like, no, I do care about you. I do care about you. That's not the problem here. I do care about you, but I can't. You're not a child. Like, I can't take care of you like that. And that's what they wish they could tell you. Like, I feel like this is their higher self coming in saying, like, you're on point with how you feel about them. You're on point with how you see them, right? May I please clarify this? What else do they wish that they could say to pile number one? They love you. Yeah. This person, they do love you. They care about you. But this is like that energy of like, I want pile one all to myself. Like, they're just scared that when you glow up and like, you're gonna, like, no matter what, at the end of the day, you're gonna glow up. Things are gonna change. And they're afraid you're gonna leave. And what they're not, here's the deal. This is what they don't realize just yet. They don't realize this. They're pushing you away. They're not open enough to seeing and understanding that. They think that by them, oh, if I act hurt, pile one is they're never gonna leave me. They're always gonna take care of me. And they feel like if they do the things that, you know, like that, like your child bumped their knee, it's like, that was an accident. But this person feels like if they create an accident, that somehow that is going to make you see them and care about them. And in truth, it's like, you're just kind of like, you're over it. You're like, this is energy, like, I'm done. Like, I have run to this person time and time again, and yeah, I'm always the one left brokenhearted. And what they wish they could tell you is how much they really love you. Like, they just don't know how to express it. This person has never had to express the love that they feel for you before, and to say that means that they would have to be vulnerable, and that makes them feel weak. And it makes me feel like, as odd as the energy that they're in, like, this makes me feel like a broken heart right here, because it's like they really do care. They care about you so much, and it's not that they don't want to see you do well. It's just that their fear of losing you is greater than their want for you to do well. They're so afraid that they're going to lose you. And they wish that they could tell you that, but instead of telling you that, this person just acts out because they don't know how to vocalize it. And so that's why I was saying, like, there's no need to be mad at them. It's kind of like, it's not to pity them. It's just to understand them, where they're coming from. And Source is making that very well known. Like, what they wish they could tell you more than anything is how much they truly love you and admire you, and it's like this is their higher self coming in. Like if all the fear and all the guck of the 3D realm was removed from them in an instant, they would run up and they would hug you and they would tell you how proud of you they are. They would say they're so amazed that somebody like you is even in their life. They would say that they're just so awestruck by who you have become and who you've been in their life. And they're never going to find anything like you or anyone like you because you're one of a kind. And it's like, I keep hearing this. My mom always told me this, but it just came through. Like, I heard it right now. God broke the mold when he made you. Like, that's what I just heard. It's like, I feel like this is exactly what the person would say. Like, God knew what he was doing when he made you. And it's not about believing in God. It's like that energy behind it. Like, it's like you really are truly that special to them. And the only way that they know how to express it is to try to guilt trip you into taking care of them. And they don't see physically in the 3D, in this realm, they don't see how that's actually pushing you away. They don't see that. And I'm not telling you guys this so that you run and you take care of them. I'm just saying that so you guys can protect yourself when this person's trying to manipulate you. Yeah, and I feel like you guys are aware of this. You guys have persevered in a very difficult situation, and there will come a time when you guys do leave. And it's not because of them. It's not because of them. It's because that's where the journey's taking you. And this person will have a very hard time. They're going to take it personal. Okay, like I want you guys to understand that this person is going to take it personal. Your success, they're going to take it as a personal plight against them. So don't let that drag you down. This person's not going to be able to celebrate with you the way that you want them to. And it's family. And they're showing me it's family. Oh my gosh. Okay, yep. Father figure. Yep. Okay. So we have my family card here. We actually have two family cards coming out of here. This is an unstable family member. This is somebody you've grown up with. This is somebody who's been around a lot in your life. Again, it doesn't have to be, but they're being, like, for the majority of you guys, this is somebody who was looked at as a father figure, a leader in the family. This could have been a mother who you guys came from a single mom home. This is somebody who is always taking care of you, who's always been a provider, and they have used manipulation and created an unstable environment that you grew up in. And now they see you changing that dynamic, and it's like scary to them because now it's outside of their comfort zone and you're changing because of that. And so that's, I mean, it's just interesting. We have that clarification. I kept getting that. I didn't know it was on the bottom of the deck over here. I always turn them over as I go, and we leave the bottom of the deck until the end. And so we have my family card coming out here, and it's like, this is definitely something where it's like, when you guys were hurting or you had a broken heart, it made them feel like they were your savior because it's like you needed them, or something really crazy happened in your life and you needed their help. And that made them feel wanted and needed, and it made them feel good. And now that's going away because you're becoming super independent and stable on your own, whether that's emotionally, financially, physically, whatever it is. It's just like this energy of like, I'm gonna lose pile one because they don't need me anymore. And if I'm not needed by pile one, then what am I? Who am I? Why do I even exist? That's how lost they are. Like, they only feel good when you feel weak. And it's not because they want to see you as weak. It's because they want to feel needed. You see, it's like, it has really nothing to do with you. It's because that personal energy, like, I have to feel needed. And that's what they wish they could tell you, but they won't. They won't. And how do they see you? They see you as this beautiful star. They really truly do. They see you as an amazing individual. So it's kind of like a bittersweet energy, right? It's like they see you as glowing, and that's such a beautiful energy to them. But at the same time, they don't want to see you go away. They don't want to lose you. Can you please get some advice for pile number one? Okay, one more source. Advice for pile number one. Did you guys see that card fly out? Okay. Yeah, just to keep working. You guys have worked really hard on something. It's taken a long time. Like, this is something you built with your hands. This is something you guys have created from the ground up. It's like you started with nothing and now it's turning into something, and it's been a very slow process. And, you know, it's like I keep getting this image here of you've pricked your hands, or you've hurt your hands, or you've had blisters along the way. And that doesn't necessarily mean physical pain. This is just saying, like, you guys have hit a lot of obstacles along the way. You guys have really worked your hands to the bone on this. And that's what people don't see. Like, they don't see how hard you've worked, whether that's healing yourself emotionally, mentally, physically, or healing your past, going into your inner child wounds, going into your shadow work, whatever that is, right? Or just learning, like I said, even some of you guys are going to be like, no, I've never done any of that stuff. It's just learning the lessons of life. Sometimes we have to get hurt for us to really learn a lesson, and not everybody does inner work, right? Not everybody does that, but it doesn't mean that people don't learn the lessons that life has. And so their advice is just to keep doing what you've been doing and to keep putting the work forward. Yeah, this person has laid all their cards on the table. And the thing is I feel like the role was reversed here at one point. The role was reversed here where you guys had laid all your cards on the table and they used that against you, and now you don't show them your cards anymore. And that just means that, like, you keep your projects close to you. You keep what's going on in your life really close to your heart. Like, you don't just go and blast it out anymore. And that really kind of bothers them. And so they've basically laid out all their cards on the table and they're showing you the truth of who they are now. And it's scaring them. And right now you guys have come into a place where you know that, you know, the ups and downs that they experience are not yours to hold. It's for them. But they do want to love you. Like, they do want to figure out a way to love you. So I feel like eventually, once this person plays out all their ups and downs, whatever it is that they go through emotionally, mentally, and physically, once they play through all of that, they're going to realize they have nothing left. And the only thing that's left is either change or do the one thing that they really don't want to do, leave. And they don't want to. They don't want to leave. They don't want you to leave. They don't want to leave. They don't want that. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. And so for some of you guys, there's going to be somebody here that they're going to change the way that they approach you. Like, they're going to actually, like, let go of this past stuff because they've seen you. And what I think sometimes we don't realize on the journey is that we've healed so much that heals other people. And we don't realize that. And so for a lot of you guys, that is going to be the case with whoever this person is, or this could be a multitude of people in your life who are like this. You know, you're actually going to heal them just based on you healing yourself. And for others of you, you're just going to vibe out, or they're going to vibe out. And it's not to take it personal. Yeah. A lot of healing. A lot of healing. I didn't even know this. So we have the Two of Cups with Temperance here. And this energy is just talking about really, like, this person's going to learn to love you in a different way. Because they want you around. They love you. They love having you around, but they don't know how to treat you any other way than they've always treated you. And they want to have this, like, happy family. But they see you as this independent person who could very easily walk away. And so your advice is just to keep working on yourself. Keep healing. Keep doing what you've been doing. Like, don't give up on yourself. Let's get some oracle cards on it. What else would this person say to pile number one? What else would they tell him? How do they see him? What do you wish to further say? Okay. Oh, they want one more of this. Okay. What else would you tell pile number one? How do you see him? What else would you tell pile number one? Okay. Okay, I heard you. House 2, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Yeah, this person does not have very good worth of themselves. Like, they don't see themselves through very high standards. They just, okay, so this person expects themselves to be like Superman or Superwoman. Okay, like they don't, and then every time that they mess up, it's like the only thing that they can do is lash out at everybody else because they feel bad about themselves. And so there's this energy that's surrounding them, like, seeing you guys come up into this place of, again, security. Wasn't I saying that? Like, whether that's emotional, physical, financial security. We have that physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth coming out here with house 2. I don't know if you guys can read that. The lighting today, it's raining outside instead of lighting in here. I like natural light better. But they see you guys coming up into this place where you do value yourself. You guys are gaining possessions. You guys are having physical security without them. And that makes them feel worse. Yeah, new beginnings. We have freedom and new beginnings coming through here. So you guys, like, look at this horse bursting out of this door right here. Like, that's exactly the energy that you guys are in. And you guys are coming into this place of new beginnings. What else would you tell them? Or, yeah. I can't with you guys. I love this. Yeah, so we have choose love on the bottom. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. And that's why I feel like Source was saying exactly what Source was saying here. Because it's like no matter how this person treats you at the end of the day, they do it because they love you so deeply. And it's like that love is a kind of love that's always hurt them before. And so, and it seems mixed up, right? It seems like that doesn't make any sense. And it's like, that's how we were always raised. It's like if you love something so deeply, you almost like hold on to it so tightly you hurt it and you keep it from growing because it's like, I'm too scared to let it go and see if you come back to me. Right? Like that's just something, because what if you don't? And they're so stuck in the what if that they can't let you be. But what they've realized, or what has happened along the way, is that they held on so tight that it has forced you to grow. So we have Mars energy coming out here. We have move forward and defending self. Yeah, so you guys have defended yourselves from the chaos that this person has brought into you. And they see that. Like, that's something that they see with their own eyes. They see that no matter what they do, no matter how they try to manipulate you, you guys defend yourself. And they don't know how to approach that. Like, they're just in a place where they're just like, well, I was always able to get pile 1. And now I can't. And so that's how they see you. And that's what they wish they could tell you. Like, why can't I get you like that anymore? And that makes me feel safe. Now you have changed and it's made them uncomfortable, and that's not for you to go back. It's just that you guys have grown and that growth has made them uncomfortable. And that's it. You either vibe up or you vibe out. Pluto, transformation. Didn't I say you guys have transformed? This is how they see you. This is how they see you. They see you gone through this humongous death. You guys have completely changed the way that you approach them. You probably even have completely changed the way that you talk to them. And this could be everybody in your life. You guys could have done a whole spring cleaning with the individuals in your life and just been like, look, I'm done. Like, I can't do this anymore. This is too exhausting. And we got that in the beginning, that exhaustion, that energy of always constantly fighting, somebody trying to cause trouble in your life. 16, we have responsibility with Meerkat. Yeah. You stopped looking at everything in black and white. You saw that everything is colorful and you wanted to enjoy the colorful side of things. But that doesn't mean that everybody around you stopped looking at things in black and white. A lot of people still see it as in black and white. And now you've painted this beautiful life for yourself. It's so magnificent and wonderful. And they're just kind of like, well, pile 1 just left me behind. You didn't leave anybody behind. You just took care of yourself. But see, people take that personally. They think that, oh, it's because of me. Oh, it's because of me. I did that. Like, people don't realize it's like, no, you had to change because you were tired of getting your heart broken. Like, most people don't see your reality as something that's real. It's hard for people to live in your reality because they're experiencing the intensity of their own reality. And so yours is just a side reel. And being a side reel, that means that it's less real or it's less important than what they've experienced. It doesn't make it so. That's not true. But that's how almost everybody views everybody else's life. And so it's like this person is just too stubborn to see the struggles and the trials that you've gone through are very hard and difficult for you. That doesn't mean they have to be hard and difficult for them, but they're hard and difficult for you. And they're just too stubborn to see that because they're still stuck in this mindset of like the world is against me, and now the person that I love the most is against me too. But you're not. And see, what did I say? You guys are creating this beautiful life. Like, you're creating something from nothing. Whatever it is you guys are doing, and they see this. And they don't want to ask you about it because you used to tell them about it, and they don't want to be nosy about it. It's not like I feel like this person's not nosy. It's just that this person feels like they can hold control if they hold out long enough, that you're going to get so uncomfortable not telling somebody that finally you're going to tell them. And that's what they don't realize. Like, not anymore. Like, you're so busy creating and doing what's good for you that you're not worried about telling anybody else, because now it's just focusing on what makes you feel good. Yeah, you have a new passion. And didn't I say earlier, like, this person has no passion? Like, they have no passion in life. And we have fire, passion coming out over their cards here. What they wish they could tell you, but they won't. Like, they don't have any passion, but they see you as this passionate individual. And they're just like, whoa. You know, pile number one is just so passionate. Now they have like this new fire that's inside of them. They're burning bright. Like, you guys have really changed in just a short period. It's not like you haven't been changing over a long period of time, but there's something that happened recently that has really forced a huge transformation. And it may not even feel like it for you guys, because it's just like so important for you to do what you're doing, that you're so focused on that. And that's where the transformation came in. It's kind of like when they tell you to do something that you truly love, you guys end up going into this space of presence, and it's in that presence that things begin to fall off, and you realize, I don't care what anybody else thinks. I only care what I'm doing, and I'm going to show up for what I'm doing. And what else about this? We have number 32, which is 5, and 5 is all about change, like getting over that uncomfortableness and going into this real growth and balance where things are growing equally. And you're getting fed equally, this energy, right? This give and take energy is coming, right? But 5 is about first changing that. And I can't make this up. We have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And if you look, she's looking in this mirror here, right? She's looking at this mirror. And it's like, this has been a mirror of your whole life. And you're finally seeing it for what it is. You're no longer letting that control you. Like, you guys are healing this deep wound that's within you, and it has been because this person has done what they've done. And now you're in a place of truly healing that. And not only that, like, as they continue to be themselves, because that's what they'll do, as they continue to be themselves, it actually causes you to heal even more. But they see you guys. They see you as this beautiful, magnificent soul. And I think that they're like in this energy of like, I know them. Like, it's like you guys are a famous person, okay? Like, if you're not, that's fine, but this is the energy. It's like you guys are a movie star, and they're like, I know them. I know pile one. Like, I've known them for their whole lives. I know them. And that, like, makes them feel good. And it's not about you guys being successful or not. It's about the status that you bring into their lives, and they like that. And so now they see you guys glowing up, and they see that. And you guys have done such a good job. You're healing a deep wound that's within you. So even if this is coworkers and family and friends, whoever it is, they're over here being themselves. Let them be themselves, right? Because you guys are healing something really deep within you in a very beautiful way. And that's wonderful. So this is what I have for you, pile number one. This was intense, but it was fun too. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this resonates, hit that thumbs up button down below. You're more than welcome to leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Set the notification bell. I will see you guys in another 2 weeks at 2 p.m. with the next pick a card reading. And until next time, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you guys. Bye. Hi, pile two. Welcome to your reading. So I've got your cards ready. We've got the oracle cards set out. We've got clarifying cards, advice cards. We'll see what's going on here. But the questions, there's 2 questions. The first one is, how do they see you? And the second question is what do they wish they could tell you but they won't say? Pile number 1 was insane. So we'll see how you guys are. Spend some time shuffling them. So let's see what comes out for you. How do they see you? Pile number 2. Okay. And what do they wish that they could tell you but they won't say? Oh. All right. So let's start with how they see you. they see you guys as bringing justice into your life in a way of letting things fall apart. So what I feel has happened here is this energy of like, maybe people showed you their true colors, or maybe this was some sort of intuitive knowing, or maybe this was a psychic knowing, or however it is. I do feel like you guys are very spiritual pile, but regardless of, right, this is energy of being told by some internal source that situations weren't working for you, that they were causing a lot of destruction and heartache and heartbreak in your life. And there was this point in time where you were forced to really trust that intuitive knowing or that insight that you were receiving, and to do something about it. And in doing something about it, you guys have literally brought balance back into your life, balance where there once was none. You guys were people pleasers, and they saw that in the past, and they also see that these situations that are in your life now have really created a situation where you're very fair about how you approach people. Like, you're not rude, you're not mean, you don't tell people off. Like, even when you cut people off, I feel like you're probably like the nicest person there is. You're probably like, you know what, I really love you, I care about you a lot, but this just isn't working for me, and I have to go take care of things for me. Like, you guys are just very kind people, and they see that, and it's like, this could be the whole world sees you this way. Regardless of, though, they see you guys as very, the way that you communicate has changed exponentially in recent years, or in recent months, or even in recent days. But it has always been because every time something bad has happened in your life, and it has forced you to reevaluate the way you show up. You guys have dealt with a lot of karmic situations, and because of that, you guys have learned how to become very stable in the way that you view the world. Like, you guys haven't turned bitter. And I think that surprises a lot of people here. Like, there's this energy of surprise, and like, how does pile number 2 not become vicious after all the things that they've been through? And it's just this energy of saying, like, it's because you realize it's like, you know, the world's going to do or be, or, you know, perform the way the world's going to do, be, or perform. Like, it's not up to me. 333 is a very powerful number for you. You guys are also in the space of creativity, but you guys are learning to listen to your angels and guides. If you guys don't believe in that, then it's more or less this feeling that you have, this intuitive knowing that you have, or the gut feeling that you have. Like, you don't question that anymore. And I think that there was a long time where you guys did question that. There's this energy that's flowing around here where you guys were in this energy of, you know, relying on outside sources more than you relied on what you knew with your heart. It's like trusting what you saw with your eyes rather than trusting what you felt. And that changed. Something changed. Some of you guys could have gotten your heart broken. Some of you guys could have been abused. Some of you guys, yeah, they're really pointing out abuse here. And again, it doesn't have to be like, this could be emotional, physical, mental abuse. It could be sexual abuse, but they're really pointing out there's some kind of abuse that happened. So this could be somebody taking advantage of you, and that's abuse, right? Like, that's abusing your energy. This could be energetic abuse, right? Like, this is somebody that was not realizing, or maybe they were realizing that they abused you in some way, shape, or form, and you had to, you had to put a stop to it. And that's what you did. May you please clarify this card source? Wow, that came out right away. Okay. This forced you to become focused on whatever your goal has been. This could be work. This could be creation. This could be your physical body. This could be, maybe you guys are trying to go on a vacation. Maybe you guys are trying to, you know, manifest something in your life. This could be anything, but whatever it is that you had a goal of, whatever happened, it forced you guys to refocus on that goal and really take part and move forward with that goal. Yeah. For a lot of you guys, it's building connections. It's building like solid foundational connections. And you didn't have those, or you haven't had those. And so what has happened, this is friendships coming through. It's like you guys had to cut off all the people who were taking advantage of your energy or taking advantage of the niceness or the kindness. It's like, don't take my kindness for weakness. It's like you had to show people, just because I'm kind to you doesn't mean that I'm weak. And that's what the collective sees about you, pile number 2. Like, they see that about you now. They see that you've transformed that, and you're no longer letting them weigh down on you or take advantage or let you stay stuck in these situations. Like, if it's lovers, third party situations, if it's friends, you're no longer letting yourself stay stuck in, faulty friendships. May you please clarify this card? Wow, that came flying out. Yeah, so it's both romantic situations here too. But what has happened is that you guys have let things fall apart. That keeps coming through. Falling apart. You had to fall apart to fall together. They see that. That's what they're trying to say. It's like they can see you falling apart to fall together. It's like you had to let the whole world come at you the way that they were so that you could unfurl the beautiful flower that you are. And that took a lot to find balance and direction here. And people were mad, I think, because I don't really want to say that, Source, but whatever. These people relished in your energy. They felt good. But not like this isn't even being put on a pedestal type of good. Like, these people just, you light up a room when you come in, and they wanted that light for themselves. So it's almost like trapping a firefly. That's what they wanted to do. Like, and I don't want to say that, but that's what they wanted to do. Like, trap the firefly. And so they've seen that because they tried to trap you, or so somebody tried to get you via entrapment. That's what Source is trying to bring through here. I got you, Source. I got you. That makes so much sense. Okay, so somebody tried to entrap you. Either this was a relationship where they tried to get you pregnant, or this was like a friendship where they wanted to take advantage of something that you had to offer, like to move in with you, to, get food from you, to get money from you, to do something with you. But it like, at the end of the day, the whole responsibility of it would have fallen on your shoulders. And now, like, for some reason, something happened, and you stood up and you said, no, I'm not going to do that. And that's what they see. And they admire that. But they're also frustrated because it feels like you took away something that they were going to gain something from you. This feels very all over the place. I know it makes sense, but it just feels very like this person, they can't be happy for you standing up for themselves because they've lost something from you. Like, they've lost, somebody who they can rely on whenever they're struggling. But it just seems like they over struggle in life. Like, they can't get their stuff together. Yeah, and so they come and they offer you a false sense of love so that they can take away material things from you. This doesn't always have to be money, right? This could be clothes. This could be a roof over their head. Anything that's material. Maybe you give them rides places. Maybe you help them, like, with their homework. I don't know. That's kind of random. But that did come through. So I saw somebody, like, doing homework, or, like, and they keep telling you, oh, I'm going to pay you for doing my homework, but then they never do. But they keep getting good grades because you're the one that's doing their homework and your homework. I mean, there shouldn't really be kids watching this. I do make these for adults only, but maybe even in college, I've heard that happens in college. But that's a type of energy here, or work. So maybe that's why that's coming through too, is because of work. Like, you're doing somebody's projects because they're always behind, and it's like, oh, I'll do something to help you out. And then they get credit for all your hard work, and something changed where you're like, that's not fair. And it's like this person keeps coming towards you and they're like, but I need your help. I can't do it without your help. And you're finally just like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. This is not a good position for me to be in. And so that's how they see you right now. They see you changing the way that you're letting people treat you. More or less, they're seeing you change the way that you're allowing them to treat you. And it's kind of, I heard it put a cock block in my game. Like, it's okay. So like, not like literally, but it's like, that's how they feel. Like, they feel like you completely blocked them off from all the things that they were able to get. And right now, they're in this energy of trying to really overcome your change. Like, they really want to break down the walls that they feel like you put up. But what they don't understand, they don't see, is that it's not you building a wall, right? A boundary is not a wall. A boundary comes in place because walls already broken down. And so they're misplacing how they're seeing it. They're seeing it as, oh, Pile 2 put up a wall and they're not letting me in anymore. And really, you're letting them in, but you're letting them be who they are. And it's not even just that. It's like, you're like, I don't have to put up with this anymore. And so you put a boundary in place, and that's not a wall. A boundary is saying no. And they're like so sure. They are so positive that they're going to be able to get through to you and make you do what you've always done before. Like, they feel like, this is my lucky day. Oh, I like it that Pile 2 presented a challenge. Like, and this could be a group of people around you too. But they also admire that you have overcome so much. So let me get one clarifying card. I was going to say let's move on, but I keep looking at this card and I feel like they want one clarifying card for this card, please. One clarifying card. This one. Yeah, so this person is very emotionally tapped out. Like, they're being presented as the King of Cups in the reverse, and it's just like somebody who can't give you any kind of love because they don't know how to love themselves, and so they'll never give you love, but they fear not getting your love in the future. And they're afraid that they're going to have to give you up. And they're jealous because they don't want anybody else to experience the same type of energy that they've experienced with you. And it's not like they're alone. Like, that's the thing. It's like people get jealous and they don't even realize they're not alone in this. You know, like, you guys have changed all across the board. It's not just with them, and they don't see that. This person is like, oh no, like, Pile 2 only did it because of me. Like, they only did it because of me. It's because you got tired. You know that energy, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired? That's what's coming through here. It's like, it's basically, you hit a turning point where something happened and that broke the camel's back. And it didn't have to be with them, but it's affecting them. It's affecting everybody. So somebody or something came into your life that really broke down whatever was going on, and it showed you some things, and now you're just like focused on being there for yourself. This is, I'm going to be there for myself, and I realize I don't have any stable alliances right now, and I want to build stable alliances in my life. Friendships, co-workers, you know, acquaintances, whatever it is. This is like people that, you know, aren't really family related. This is more like that friendship love. And so this could even be lovers. But the transformation was huge. It happened, and it was huge when it happened. Yeah. Yeah, because you see, you want something emotionally stable. You want to build something that's emotionally stable, not something that is physically unstable, right? So if this is like a love situationship, you don't want something that's just love, like just love. You want something that's love. You don't want something that's just sex. Like, this is saying, like, or if this is a home situation, you don't want to be taking care of your friend and they're always making excuses and they're never helping, you know, like, you know, they don't even help clean the house or nothing like that. Like, it's like, if you just helped out a little bit, it would make all the difference, but they don't. Like, they expect you to basically become mommy, play daddy, play this, you know, and it's like, Like, you want something that's stable, and that's a new feeling for you. I think that this eclipse has changed a lot of perspectives for people, and so that's coming through right now. So what do they wish they could tell you, but they can't? So there's somebody in your energy that is truly possessive of you. I don't think that they're actually talking to you, actually. Like, this is energy of being hidden. So for some of you guys, it could be someone that is talking to you, but for the majority of you guys, this is somebody who's hidden, out of sight. They don't say anything to you. They see you as like a sex idol. Like, that's all they see you as. Like, you guys are there, and this person, they probably masturbate to you guys. Like, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody here, but that's what the image is that's coming through. It's very uncomfortable for me. So anyways, they're very, like, they want you sexually, and that's all they want. They just want you very sexually. It's a very immature image, like, coming through here. It's this energy of, I just want to bounce you. I want to do the dance with no pants. That's what they want. And that's all they want with you. They don't want anything else. They don't want love. They don't want commitment. They don't want this very, like, unusual type of situation. They don't even want friends with benefits. Like, this is somebody who literally just not even booty call status. Okay, this is like basically someone who would put a bag on your head and have you meet them somewhere, and they'd never have to look you in the eye. They just want to they just want. That's what they want. And they want to tell you that, but they're not going to, because they know that you're too good for them. They know that you're too good for that. So I don't feel like this person's talking to you. May please clarify this energy. Source, please clarify this energy. Yeah. They have lost a lot because of the way that they view you. This is someone who has talked about you behind closed doors to others. They could have talked about you to other lovers, and it has really made things fall apart for them. This is a very odd energy. This is somebody who mirrors you, but so when we talk about, do you guys remember fractions? Okay, I'm not trying to bring math in, but you remember fractions when you had to, like, multiply, and you had to, like, have 1/3 on this side, and then you had to have, like, 2/3, but you switched them. It was like, or division, I think, whatever it was. See, I'm not that good at it right now. Fractions are fractions, but remember how you always had to flip the other one over, and you had to put whatever the big number was on the top over here? So when I say mirroring, like, that's exactly how it is. It's like you have 1/3 and 3/1 over here, and it's like you guys are the exact same but the opposite, right? Like, that's the mirroring that's going on here. It's like you're like, everybody stay away from me, and they're like, I want pile 2 like this. I want to put them in my little box, and I, like, this person, Source, I don't want to okay. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be fun and light, but no, we're still pulling out messages for you guys. They're just saying to be careful, because this person would literally chain you to the bed if they could. Like, this is one of those energies of, like, regardless if you're a man or a woman, like, they would give you a chain that's long enough to go to the kitchen, to the bathroom, and the bedroom. Like, that's it. Like, this person would never let you out of the house. They want that. Like, they want you to themselves. There's something that is so dynamically crazy attractive about you that they can't handle themselves. And they come in with this little itty bitty offer just so that they can hopefully manipulate you into doing exactly what they want. They're going to pretend that it's a commitment, guys. So that's what they're saying here. Just be careful. This person's going to pretend that it's a commitment. They don't want a commitment. That's the last thing they want. They just want to, F you, and they want to leave you, but they want to keep coming back. Like, that's just this energy. And this person doesn't, that's like shameless. Like, this is, can you please clarify this card? If you guys hear noise, it's very rainy here today. They want this one. I'll put it on the bottom. Yeah, this person is conceited. So this person is very sexy too. Like this person, they give off very much the sexual energy, and they're used to getting everything that they want. Nobody argues with them because they look so good, and no one takes them serious. And I feel like you guys maybe have encountered them time and time again, but things just never played out, and they weren't meant to play out because this person does not have good intentions for you. Like they don't want something that's stable. This person is very conceited about themselves. Like this person wants to tell you that all they just want you to themselves. Yes, this person, ugh. So every time this person sees you, I feel like this person stalks your social media, and you guys probably know who I'm talking about. Yeah, they're saying that you know who I'm talking about. So this person probably stalks your social media, but when they do, it's like so I heard they clip and paste your pictures into a folder on their phone, and then they, like I was saying, like this person goes and masturbates to your pictures later. You're probably like, my pictures aren't that sexy on Facebook, or they're not that sexy on Instagram or on TikTok, whatever. And it doesn't matter. Like that's how attracted this person is to you. This is very sexual. This is a very sexual energy. And that's all. They only want you for sex. Like they don't want anything else. They don't want to talk. I think they're irritated by the way that you talk, or they're irritated by what you talk about. It like irritates their demons. And they just want to take it out on you sexually. Like everything that you talk about, they just want to take it out on you sexually. So if they ever did let you talk, it would just be to like get the ball rolling sexually. That would be it. What a weird, interesting energy. Like that's deeply disturbing, honestly. I know there are people like that. I'm just saying, like that's just like when people see you being okay. I got you. When people see you succeeding, and then they determine, oh, you can't succeed because I want you so bad. Like, I have to have you. Like, basically, they see you as a real life blow up doll, like sex doll, right? That's what they see you as. Like, they don't see you as a person. They see you as a walking insert whatever. That's what they see you as. They see you as a walking pee. Like, that's it. Okay, whatever. An OPP, yeah, like, they don't know. Like, they want your PP, and that's it. Okay? Like, that's it. That's it. That's all they see you as a walking PP. Okay? Like, do I have to be... I'm not trying to be vulgar on this video, but dang, it is coming out, guys. Like, seriously, this person is very... They're just so conceited. They feel like they deserve you and that they're entitled to you because they've been entitled to everybody else. And I don't, like, guys, I don't think that you're going, like, some of you guys you may, because this person is very sexual and very, like I said, they're very sexy. Like, they're very good looking. But here's the thing, like, I don't feel like you guys are just going to jump the gun and be like, oh yeah, that's what I want. You guys have changed and you're like basically saying no. And it's like, that makes this person want you even more. Let's get some advice. Can I please have some advice for pile number 2? Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So we have them come out as the King of Wands in the reverse. And here you guys are coming out as the King of Wands in the upright. Okay, like, do you see what I mean? Like, they're mirroring you, because we had the House of God come out for you guys in the upright. That's the very first card that came out. And to clarify them is the House of God in the reverse. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like you guys are exact mirrored images of each other. Like, when they say opposites attract, but yes, maybe you guys are attracted to each other, but I feel like you know better than that. Like, I feel like you know better than to jump in running, gun blazing, and this, that, and the other. Like, you're like, no, like, that's not going to work. I already done that with my life. I'm not going to do it again. And please get some advice. Yeah, okay. Okay. So the thing is right now you're in this energy of realizing what is good for you. You guys are searching what's good for you. And so there's a message here coming through saying to really pay attention to your options, right? Thus being, they will eventually probably come forward. That is something that is coming out here. but paying attention to your options. You know, don't just jump into the first thing that comes through. Like, is it really what you want? Like, pull back your energy and see if they're going to give to you. Like, is somebody actually going to put and invest their time and space into you? And that's with everything. That's with work as well. Don't give 1,000 and expect people to return that. You know, like, just give a little bit of yourself and then, you know, see what happens. See how things work out. The thing is that you guys are working on something that's near and dear to you. And you guys are about to manifest some type of clarity that's going to take you on this new journey. And it's going to feel good. Like, you guys are going to feel real confident about it. You guys are going to feel real excited about it. And when that comes, like, all of a sudden it's going to be like 1,000 options fall at your feet. And you're going to have to sift through them. And it will take work. It will take effort. And they're saying that that's okay. Like, don't let that deter you, because you will find the ones that are right for you. Listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. And didn't we talk about that at the beginning of your guys' reading? Like, it's like finally you guys stopped questioning that gut feeling. You're like, no, that is not working for me anymore. Like, right? Keep following that, because the more you follow that, then the easier it will be to sift through the options that come and place themselves at your feet. All that glitters isn't gold. Like, that's what's coming through here. Yeah, you guys are going to find happiness. And it's because of your transformation. You guys let go of toxic situations and situations where you guys were getting burned. Situations where you guys were always fighting for something, right? Like, where you felt like you had to fight just to keep things together. And you finally let that go. And it's in letting that go that you guys transformed. And now you know what you want that will make you happy. Like, you know what's going to make you happy. And they're just saying, don't settle. This is an energy of saying, don't settle for less than what you know you're worth. What's on the bottom? I forgot to check on the bottom of the deck. I don't even know. Yeah. Okay. So, interesting. We got over here on the bottom of this deck 445, okay? We got the 4 of clubs, the 4 of spades, and the 5 of clubs all together, okay? That's what we got over here on the advice deck. And then on the bottom of your deck, we got the 4 of coins, the 3 of wands, and the 4 of cups, okay? And the 4 of coins and the 3 of wands are both in the reverse, and the 4 of cups are in the upright. Interesting how that mirrored. It was like going backwards on the original pile, on the original deck, and then moving forward with the advice deck. So you guys are going to make progress. It might not feel like it at first, okay? And they're showing here that you guys have learned what emotional boundaries you want in your life. And you're sick and tired of letting people trick you into thinking that there's something stable when there's not. And so you guys are letting that go to bring up this beautiful energy into your life. Like, you guys are really manifesting something that is emotionally stable, and not letting people just say, oh, hey, you know, I thought we were stable. I thought we were this. I thought we were that. Like, you should trust me. You're like, no, I'm not going to trust you just because you say I should. Like, you should give me a reason to trust you. What else does this person want to say? Or what house does the collective see pile number 2? What else does this person want to say? How do they see pile number 2? So people see your change. I think that's the thing that's going on the most right now, is because of the eclipse. There's so much change going on around the world. Like, everybody's changing, but it's just like, how are you changing? Well, this time it's like you're changing because you're not afraid to listen to what your gut is telling you. You're not afraid to listen to what Source is telling you, what your angels, your guides, or what your intuition is telling you. And that's a powerful place to be at, right? It's not just changing like relationships or anything like that. It's like you guys are literally saying like, what feels right for me, and letting that be your guide. So we have water coming through here, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Guys, can you see that? Let me see if I bring it over here, if that's a little better. I hope you guys can read that. Come on, guys, I can't make that stuff up. Like, that's great. They're saying you guys are definitely becoming more intuitive, listening to that intuition, and just like letting it kind of guide you. Like, it's like, okay, do you guys ever get that intuitive knowing or it's telling you to do something you just don't want to do because you know how it's going to end, right? Like in this case with this person, I'm just going to use this person as an example. Like, this is what's going on here. It's like your intuition is telling you, okay, like this person reaches out to you and you're like, no, I already know what that person wants. I already know what they're all about. And your intuition's like, no, you need to reach out to them. And you're over there asking your intuition, you're like, why? Your intuition's like, there's a purpose. And you're like, but why? And they're like, there's just a purpose. It just keeps saying there's a purpose, there's a purpose, there's a purpose. And you're like, so you keep putting it off, right? You keep putting it off. You're like, no, I don't want to reach out to that person. Like I told you, I don't want to reach out to them. But your intuition keeps bugging you, right? And again, this is just an example. Finally, you reach out to the person. And the first thing they say, you're like, I done told you. And your intuition says that's not the point. Your intuition says, I need you to trust me. And you're like, that's what you guys are doing. You're learning to trust it. Like, even though it's frustrating and you're like, I already knew what was going to happen. And they're like, your intuition's like, I just need you to trust me. Because sometimes I'm going to ask you to do things that you're going to question me on, i.e., why do I need to reach out to them when I already know what's going to happen? I need you to do that because I need to know that you're going to trust this intuitive notion. Like, you guys are coming into that understanding now, right? Like I said, you guys are very spiritual pile. I got that from the very beginning. And then we have water coming out here with spirituality, emotion, right? How do I feel? Intuition, what's leading me to, right? And compassion, being kind to yourself. Like, when your intuition asks you to do things that you're uncomfortable with, just be kind to yourself. So we have number 27 on the bottom of the deck with Beaver and Work. Yeah, you guys are definitely building a new home, a new type of way of living. This is something that's new and it's taking effort, and it's from letting go of things from the past. That's good. What else for pile number 2? Okay, thank you. Grounding. Yeah, so it's important for you guys to ground yourself. Okay, it's very important for you guys to really root yourself into this physical reality and not get so lost in spirituality, okay? This is something that I can say from personal experience. You guys, it is so easy to get stuck in the spiritual realm. It's like, because it feels good. It feels better than the reality that we live in, right? But we're here to experience a human experience, which means that we're here to be in this reality. And so we can't always let ourselves just escape to spirituality. And so finding balance is very important. How do we find balance? By continuing to ground ourselves. We have number 10 on the bottom. So definitely a completion here. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. What was I saying? Like, you guys want this new type of love in your life. And you guys are creating it with your hands. Like, you guys are building it. You guys you're learning how to call it to you, to reach out and grab for it, okay? Hands are very, like, symbolic today for some reason, so I'm not sure what's going on, but that is something that has come up for both your pile and pile number 1. You guys may resonate with pile 1, but there's a lot of differences too, so just letting you know. You do not have to check it out by any means if you didn't feel called to it. If you guys did feel called to it, though, that might be why. There might be a couple of you guys on here that are watched pile number 1. You came over here. This is confirmation. Excuse me, guys. South Node. I love this. Destined to release. You guys are letting go of situations that just are not good for you. You're letting people show you their true colors, and in turn you're just saying, nope, that's, that's cool. I don't need to be a part of that. I don't need you to be a part of my life. We have Saturn energy here. Feeling restricted, experiencing struggle, learning hard work, and patience. And this is such a confirmation to what you're going through right now on the journey and how you're transforming, but also exactly how this person wants to treat you. Like, they want you to feel restricted. They want you to struggle. And equally so, like, they're going to reach out to you because they want you to work hard for them and not the other way around. And so you guys are going to gain a lot of wisdom from a situation like this. So don't turn your back on it. Let it come through and let yourself learn the experience from it. Okay. So we have number 30 coming out with Songlines Orca. And didn't I say at the very beginning 333 was a very powerful number for you, came through? And here we have 30 coming through. And you guys are healing generational curses and reconnecting with your inner child. You guys are learning how to really nurture this inner self. It's like, forget what everybody else thinks or feels or how they want to see the world. It's like you guys are really coming into this place of nurturing you and how you feel about things. And that's important. How you feel matters. How you feel is valid. And not to turn away from that anymore. Sanctuary, cave. Yeah, so you guys are building some type of sanctuary. You guys are building some type of sanctuary where you guys are able to create and spend time with your intuition. This could be even meditation. It doesn't have to be anything that's like profoundly complex. This is something that's very simple for you that feels like home. This is something that feels very safe to you guys, and you guys are creating a very safe space for you to explore yourself and to explore your truth in. And this is something that they want you to keep doing. Keep creating a safe space for you. Keep creating, you know, whether that's you guys showing up for yourself to, this could be working out, this could be meditating, this could be writing, this could be building something, whatever it is. It's like they're saying to keep showing up for that because it's helping you to connect with your inner emotions. Yeah, you guys have new beginnings. Yeah, okay, that's why I felt like you guys may have resonated with pile number 1. I'm just saying that you guys do not have to check that out by any means. That is not, I'm not saying like, oh, you should probably go. No, like that is only if you guys are called to it, because there's some of the similar cards that are coming out here. And so it may be just a couple of different situations that you needed clarification on, and this will, you know, that's that clarification that you're looking for, that confirmation. But you guys are coming up into a space of new beginnings. It was always the darkest before dawn. And so you guys definitely might have experienced the dark night of the soul. You guys could have gone through just a lot of trials and tribulations. You know, with the South Node destined to release, this is the things that we're most comfortable with, but that are very toxic for us, but we're the most comfortable with them. And so learning how to let those go, oftentimes it feels like we're letting it go of a part of who we are. It's like the foundation that we built our whole lives on, and then it starts to crumble. It makes us feel like we don't know who we are, right? And so you guys are learning how to survive in a new energy. And then we have number 25 here, the number 7, which is a very spiritual number. It's a number of luck. It's also the number of changing what you're doing so you can bring luck. And I feel like that's what you guys have done. You changed what you're doing. But we have romance coming through. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So what's happening here is that I feel like this person who's in this energy is going to come forward. They're going to tell you something. They're going to try to get you to give them attention. They're going to try and get you to chase them. And when you don't, you guys have closed out a cycle, and then the person that you truly love, or the person that you've been trying to manifest, is truly going to come forward for you guys here. And that's the new beginning here. You guys are going to be given a gift of true love. If it's not true love that you're looking for, which is fine, not everybody is on the same journey, this is something that you're going to feel so very passionate about. And it's going to it's just going to take you in new directions in your life. You guys are going to be given new friendships and new connections that really truly matter on a deeper personal level to you. So don't be afraid to give people attention. The people who invest in you, invest in them also, right? Like that's something that I feel like the whole world needs to be reminded of, because oftentimes we're trying to invest in people who don't want to invest in us. And likewise, like people are investing in us who we don't want to invest in. So it's important to pay attention. If somebody's investing in you, don't be afraid to invest in them. Even if it's not your typical go-to person, something miraculous might come from that. In fact, most likely it's going to change your life. Okay. So this is what I have for you guys. I hope that this helps. Like, I really want these to be fun. I mean, I had fun. It was just a lot of information that came through for you guys. So if this resonates with you, hit that thumbs up button down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Set the notification bell so you always know when the next video does come out. For ease, I post these every other Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm sending you guys out so much love, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 3. This is your guys' reading. So we have 2 questions. The first one is, how does the collective see you, or how do they see you? Could just be one person. Could be a whole bunch of people. And then also, what do they wish they could tell you but they won't say? It has been intriguing so far. So let's see. I've got your cards already, and I've got some advice cards, some clarification cards, and oracle cards that will get you guys going with today. Okay, so how do they see you? So this could be an ex that's coming through right off the bat. Just keeping that in mind. This could be a bunch of exes. This could be ex-friends, but I'm getting ex-lovers here. Okay, now I want you guys to take this with a grain of salt. What's coming out here? This is their... Usually we connect with their higher selves, the 5D self, but this is, I think, their 3D thoughts coming through, because this is very low vibrational energy that's coming through. They feel like you are like inconsiderate of where they're at, or inconsiderate of others. Like there's this energy around you that is saying that you guys don't care about other people, or like that you guys don't care about what another person is experiencing, and that you're truly naive. They feel like, how they see you is they feel like you don't want to even deal with somebody else's problems, because they feel like you guys don't know how to deal with your own. Again, take this with a grain of salt. Okay, this is like the 3D energy coming through. This is not 5D energy coming through. So far, all 3 piles have been incredibly different. So this is somebody that's coming through saying that you don't know what the world is really like. That they feel like you're very... This isn't even innocence. This is like you guys just have no idea what the world is like. Like you maybe stopped growing maturely or emotionally when you were a child, and they feel like you guys are completely unaware of how the world can be. And they see you as somebody who's very young. Like, this is like an energy that's saying that you guys believe something completely different than they do, and they're judging you based on that. Okay, like I said, right off the bat, this felt like an ex that was coming through, and so they feel very jaded by whatever happened in the connection. And they're coming through saying like, oh, you know, pile number 3. Like, they're basically... Anybody who will listen, they're trying to spread rumors about you guys. And I'm not saying that to make you guys mad, okay? Like, it's not to make you upset, but that's really what this person thinks of you. How do they see you? They see you as somebody who's just completely... Like, it keeps coming through inconsiderate. Like, they keep saying that inconsiderate. They're inconsiderate. Here's the thing, though. This is why I'm saying take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because they're being represented as the devil here, okay? So... You know, I mean, this person's in a very low vibrational energy. They're just not very, honest about what they're saying here. They're seeing it as one-sided, and they're seeing how their side is. Can I please clarify this card here, Source? What we got going on? Yeah, okay. So I feel like this is somebody you argued with a lot. And not only that, like, this person stressed you out a lot. Like, they put you through a lot of energy. They put you through a lot of hurt, a lot of heartbreak. They put you through, like, whenever you were down, like, they just made you feel even worse. This person could have been a narcissist. They don't have to be. But this is somebody who, when it came to your emotions, like, they didn't care. And this is what they're telling people, and this is how they see you, okay? They see you as how they were with you, if that makes sense, okay? It's like, so basically, however they treated you, that's how they see you. Like, they feel like they treated you that way with purpose, or that there was a reason that they treated you that way. They feel like it was justified, and because they think that you have no idea what it really means to be serious in the world. And I already hear you guys, what? That's stupid because I was serious. Like, I already hear you guys. I know it's but that's how this person feels, and that's how they see about you, like they see you right now. And the funny thing is, honestly, guys, I think that they're really trying to convince themselves of this, and it's not really how they see you, but like they don't want to tell me how they really see you, like how their higher self sees you, because this person is so stuck in a low vibration that they really are trying to convince themselves that you're the bad person here. And they're not seeing the part that they played in it. Again, they're being represented as the devil here in this reading. So, I mean, really, at the end of the day, you know that's a toxic energy. This is somebody who plays games, who manipulates. This is somebody who is only for the physical. They could have only been with you because of your sex, right? Like, this is like the sex that you guys had together. This is somebody who played the game, and they got mad because you played it better than they did. And that's what makes them think that you're conceited. That's really what makes them feel that way. Yeah, there's something very secretive here. Here's the deal. Okay. You guys are building new alliances. And they maybe are trying to go to these alliances behind your back, or they're trying to spread so much about you that it gets back to these people that you're trying to build something with, because they see how much you've healed and how much you've like changed emotionally. But they're very secretive about the people that they talk to. So this could be them talking to people that you used to be friends with, that maybe they could have gone to your other exes. This is one very particular person. So if you guys were drawn to one of the other piles, please feel free to check those out. It is not a requirement, but this is like one particular energy that's coming through here for you guys. And this person is mad because you have learned how to network better than they do. You guys are building stable connections, but not just, these are not connections. These are like business connections. These are going to be situations where you guys build each other up. And this person is like, I can't believe that they're actually succeeding. This could have been a friend. It could even be a friend. This could even be a friend, guys. This might not be a past lover. This could be a friend, but this is somebody who wanted to see you fail. This is somebody who liked the fact that when you were in their energy, they felt like you idolized them. And they really dug that. Like, they really wanted to be in that for the rest of life. Like, they thought that's what was going to keep you guys together, was this idolization. And something changed. You probably saw them for who they really were, and you decided to leave, or a situation forced you to leave, you know, because Source isn't going to keep us in situations that aren't meant for us. And now this person is trying to tell everybody who will listen that you're the bad person. But here's the deal, in reality, they really, like, their higher self sees you as somebody who's healed. They see you as somebody who can build stable connections in the business world. They see you as this beautiful, independent, confident, financially stable individual. And they see you as capable of finding balance in life, even when there is no balance around. And that's the truth here. Like, this is the truth beyond the truth. They didn't want to say that on the reading, but Source isn't going to keep it hidden, because I feel like this is you're like, are you serious? Like what the heck? They see the truth of how much you've healed, though. But this person, what they're so mad about is that you have figured out the key to networking. What do we got peeking here? Yeah. And because you guys are confident with your abilities. And that drives them mad. Like, this person cannot handle that, because I feel like they only felt confident when they were around you. And then when you left, they realized that they didn't have anything to go on. And so they really told everybody who would listen to them that everything that happened between the two of you was your fault. They really want everybody to believe them. What they're not realizing, though, is that per your success, suddenly this person will be sticking their foot so far in their mouth that no one will believe anything that they say moving forward, which is a very lonely life. Which is a very, very lonely life, because they have burned too many bridges. This person has burned too many bridges to come back from that. And so you guys have transformed, and that's what's making them so mad. May you please clarify this card? Yeah, this person wanted to control you. They wanted to control when you felt good and when you felt bad. But they can't. Like, you had to start again. You realized that there was nothing here, or something came about that showed you there was nothing here with this connection. And you had to begin again. And in beginning again, you were forced into a situation where you had to find yourself. But this person is there. There's a lot of anger here, guys. There's a lot of anger. And they feel hopeless now. And they feel left out. Like no one is ever going to be you again in their lives. And this person is truly trying to convince themselves with everything that they have that it wasn't them that played a vital part in this. Like, it still takes two at the end of the day. You know, if there's two people, there's two stories, there's two situations that collide that make the whole circumstance, drama, whatever have you, right? And this person is so badly wanting to convince themselves that you're the reason that their life blew up. And the only way that they can do that is by trying to convince everybody else that that's the truth. And in turn, they're holding back the part that they played in this story. So you guys maybe lost friends along the way and wondered why you lost friends along the way. Or maybe you lost, you know, like, I don't know, you guys could have a platform, suddenly they lost a whole bunch of followers. Or this is like, maybe you lost respect from your community or something like that. And it's because this person just kind of went out and they're spreading a lot of lies about you. And it's not to make you mad, okay? It's not to make you mad. That's just how they see you right now. Somebody who hurt them. And hurt people love hurting people. And they want to hurt you back. And they already have. But the thing is that at the end of the day, all of this, it might feel like they're getting away with it. Like, I think you guys know who I'm talking about. There's this energy, like, of knowing that you guys know who this is. And it's like, no matter what they do, at the end of the day, this is all going to unravel, and the truth will be, it will always come out, no matter what. At the end of the day, the truth will come out. I am so sorry, guys. It has been a long month for me. Can you please clarify this, Source? This person's been toxic in a lot of their connections, though. Yeah, they're very much in this energy of bringing a lot of negativity and imbalance into the situations around them. Okay, thank you. That makes sense. This person gets a huge boost out of the way people react or respond to them. So basically, this is somebody who tell a lie. And depending on how people tell that lie will depend on how much that person embellishes even more on that lie. So, I don't know. Say, like, they have a story of where they got kidnapped. This is just an example, guys. Say they have this story where they say they got kidnapped, okay? And they tell people, oh, I got kidnapped when I was 19 and this and this and this happened. And then how people react on that, like, the more people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened to you. Like, that is so crazy. And they, like, get even more involved in it. So now that person's like, oh yeah, well, you know what else happened? Like, this person locked me up in the basement and they kept me there for 3 weeks and they tied me down with barbed wire. None of the story is true. But they're basing their answers, their response, their story is all based on how people react to what they're saying. And the next time the story will be completely different. And that's what's going to unfold for them. And what they're not realizing here is that they're in this place now where people are realizing that they're telling lies. And it's like, when you get to a point where you tell so many lies, people just stop believing you. And there's no redeeming yourself. So don't worry about what they're saying about you, is the message here. But Source wants to make you aware of what's going on, because I don't think you guys are aware of this going on behind your back. Or some of you guys are aware of it if it's like community related. Like, some of you guys could have just lost friends and not known why you lost friends, or like people stopped talking to you and you're just kind of like, okay, like, what's the deal here? But you guys are very much in this energy of being alone on the journey. Yeah, this person, Oh my gosh, this person. They pretend to be spiritual. This person pretends to be spiritual, or they pretend to be a coach. Okay, so like the energy they're showing me here is like a teacher, a guide, somebody that you can trust. Okay, like they play that part with everybody, but it is all a gimmick. Like this is somebody who just does it because they see other people being successful at it, and they really believe that they can do it too, but they can do it without putting any of the work in. That's what this energy is. And they have a very skewed perspective on what it means to be successful in life. They have this idea that, oh, you know, okay, thank you. They have an addiction to attention. That's what this person has. They have a very deep addiction to attention. So it means that they're repressing old memories or wounds or hurts from their past, where maybe they didn't get the attention they felt they needed, or they were neglected, or this person is like good or bad attention. They don't care, but they try to keep it good on themselves because they don't want people to see them bad, because they're afraid they're going to lose that attention. And then when they do, they go to a whole new group and they do the same thing over with this new group. Yeah, this person's heart was broken in the past from a family situation, from when they were a child. Very, very much so when they were a child. And so Source is just saying, like, I want to make you aware of this. I want you to know this. The cards are showing here. Just, it's like an awareness. Just like basically, don't let this get you down. Don't let you losing people along the journey get you down. Don't let rumors get you down. You have to become so obsessed with yourself. And this sounds so weird, but hang with me. You have to become so obsessed with yourself and your self-development, your self-healing, and your self-love journey that nothing else can deter you, regardless of what people say, because eventually, one day, the truth will come out, and there's no stopping it. Okay? So what does this person, or what does somebody wish that they could tell you but they won't? So somebody is mad that you broke their heart, which is, that's why I was saying I felt like this was a lover, but then the energy shifted. So for some of you guys, this is the same person, but for others of you guys, this is like a connection, like I said, somebody that was in your life to teach you something, or they tried to pretend to be a teacher. And I need a drink of water. Hold on. Sorry, guys. And so this is like somebody that you viewed as like a mentor, or like you looked up to. For others of you, whatever, this person, they were an ex in your life and they wanted to tell you, but they won't. They want to tell you that you left them romantically frustrated, but like this is like sexual frustration. You left them sexually frustrated, and now they're out living their best lives, sleeping around, because they feel like you broke them, and no one is as good as you are in bed. Oh, these sex energies coming through, guys. They're crazy. Like, that's what's coming through here, though. It's like they really feel like you messed them up. So this is somebody you were really involved with. This is somebody that it was very serious. This is somebody that you guys had maybe started building a life and that fell apart. And it was always because the sex was so good. Like, that's why I keep hearing the sex is so good. And this person keeps trying to find people to compare to you. So it's like they go and they sleep around and they're like, oh, that wasn't as good as pile 3. So they're going to go to the next person the next day. That's not as good as pile 3. They're going to go to the person the next day. Oh, that's not as good as pile 3. And so it's like this is the pattern. And that's what they wish they could tell you. They wish they could tell you that now they're living a promiscuous life because, and they maybe were doing that before, because they were on the search for something better. Right? Instead of taking care of what they already had. And now they're living this ridiculous life where they're constantly on the search for you and other people. May I please clarify this card, Source? Oh, yeah. This person was very overbearing. They were very much like they had a problem with you being in a position of authority over them. And so they tried to rule you, or they tried to lord over you, is what I'm hearing. It's like they tried to be manipulative over you. And in turn, it's like you basically brought them to their knees. And the reason you brought them to their knees is because of sex. And I feel like they promised you family. They promised you the world. But at the end of the day, it's like you knew it was never going to work. Yeah. You knew it was a bad situation. You knew their commitment was nothing more than a bunch of lies. Ugh. Such a weird energy. That's a weird energy. This is what they wish they could tell you, is that they didn't like the fact that you had power over them. They didn't like that. They still don't like that. Like, it's like, I feel like this connection's long cold. Like, that's what it feels like. Long cold. But they're so mad that you still hold power over them. This could be years gone, and you still hold power over you because they're still trying to compare people to you. It's like, nobody's like pile 3. Of course nobody's like you. You're one of a kind, right? And that just happens sometimes. We just meet people we're so sexually connected with. But again, sex is not a connection. Like, sex is not emotional. Sex is not a real connection. Like, sex is just sex. But when people use sex as a reason to feel like, oh, that's what tells me that I'm meant to be with somebody, is because the sex is so good, then we have this twisted view of where we never respect another person, right? We only just sleep with them and sleep with them and sleep with them, and then we find our emotional and our mental connections with other people, rather than trying to build an emotional connection with the person who we really like and enjoy spending time in bed with. But eventually that's going to fade, and you're going to, like, this person wanted to build a life with you, but they wanted to build a life with you while they played around and did dirty too. Like, that's what they wish they could tell you, but they can't. What else? Can I please clarify this other card source? You changed their life. You changed their life, and now they're like on this karmic journey. Like, this is somebody who, like, they can't heal because there's like no getting over you. That's what they want to tell you, but they definitely won't, because this person has too much pride. They're never going to tell you that you broke their heart. Like, this is somebody who wants the world to believe that either it was a mutual break or that they broke your heart. Like, this is somebody who cannot admit to the world that you actually had them down on their knees, shaking in their boots, thinking like, oh my gosh, what happens if pile 3 leaves me? And then you did. Or something happened where you guys split, and now they're just like, I can't believe it, because it's the best I ever had. Like, that song keeps playing in my head right now, the best I ever had. Who sings that? Is that a Drake song? Anyways, if you guys know, comment down below. But that song, the best I ever had, like, that's what keeps playing in my head. It's like, this person just can't, like, they can't handle it, and that's what they wish they could tell you, but they're too proud. They're too proud to tell you, and they're too proud that, yeah. They're too proud to tell you that they tricked you into believing that you guys could have a commitment, because they saw how utterly beautiful a soul you were and how you were capable of changing the world that you touch. Like, these are the people that come into your life. Like, you automatically change their lives. Like, you change theirs too. But again, when you're in a low vibration and you refuse to take those lessons on, then you begin to learn the lessons the hard way. And they tricked you into believing that they could offer you something stable. And it ended up, I feel like this is a very tragic ending. That's what it feels like. It's a very tragic ending. Somebody laid in bed for a while because of this. They didn't do anything. They just kind of let the world fall apart around them. That could have been you. It could have been them. But you knew it was very superficial, and you knew that they just weren't ever going to offer you something that was completely... It's just like what you wanted. It wasn't what you wanted. It hurt too much. They weren't honest. And that's what I feel like they wish they could tell you, but they won't. Again, that's that higher self coming through, right? Like saying, this is what happened in the situation, but I'm too proud as a person to tell you something like that. And please get some advice for pile number 3. Can you please get some advice for pile number 3, Source? There's something coming. Something's changing. So, you guys are completing this cycle. You're getting a new option in your life, or a couple of options. And you guys don't see it. You guys are not aware that this is coming through. And the reason you're not is because you do pay attention to the things you lost from the past. So there's no use crying over spilled milk. But you guys have completed something here. Even with this situation at hand, the advice is to keep doing what you're doing, because you guys are opening up. You're unlocking something in your life, in your world. Like, you guys are reconnecting with your destiny, with your fate, with your path of purpose, whatever you want to call it. And you guys do not see this quite yet because of the things that have happened in the past. It's like maybe even being on this reading, it's just triggered you guys remembering all the situations that you went through. And that's to help you guys work through it, right? Not to cry through it, but to really feel what you felt and let it go. And it's like, you know, like, you can spend a whole bunch of time saying, I wish I'd have done this different. I wish I had done that different, but you didn't. What happened is what happened, and being compassionate with yourself that that's what happened and that that's okay. And then in turn, just saying, you know what, what's done is done. I can't change it, but it's okay that I'm angry about it. It's okay that I'm sad about it. It's okay that I feel like somebody did me dirty. Like, feeling that energy and then letting it go and being like, now I release it because there's nothing else I can do. There's nothing more. And what's happening here is you guys are beginning to see some sort of truth about yourself. This has nothing to do with anybody else. This has to do with yourself. Yeah, a huge transformation here. Okay. A huge transformation is coming through here. And I feel like you guys may feel tired a lot. And that's okay, because that means you guys are going through an ascension phase. And so let yourselves rest. Like, you know, do what you need to do, but don't overwork yourself. Don't push yourself to the max. Like, let yourself rest, because in the ascension phase, it's integration time. Awesome. Yes, I love that this is coming through. So I had no idea it was on the bottom of the deck here, guys. But we have this energy like you guys are spiritually growing, and not just a spiritual. This is what I just said. A spiritual ascension is coming through right now. Spiritual ascension, you guys are about to come up into a period where what you give is equally received. Like, there is no more you giving and giving and giving and getting the short end of the stick. Like, that's going to be a period that is over in your life. There's something brand new here, and it is all because of the work that you put in on whatever it is that you set out to do. And you guys have changed the way you see the world. Or you are changing the way you see the world. There's something that's truthful that's coming through for you guys, or that everybody's at a different part on their journey. So don't trip if you haven't figured it out yet. It's coming, right? And it's like, in that change, you guys are going to see something about yourself that you're going to be like, wow, like maybe you knew it was always there, but you never gave yourself space to explore it, or you never gave yourself time to really truly trust in that, right? What else, Source? Can we get some oracle cards for pile number 3? How does the collective see them? What do they wish they could say, but they won't? Okay, thank you. We'll see what comes out. All right, thank you. On the bottom, we have House 2, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. So you guys could very much well be getting in material abundance is finally coming through for you guys. I feel like it's something that I heard some of you guys finally, like a sigh of relief. But yeah, it's like something's coming through for you guys here. What else for pile number 3? I mean, I have no qualms. All these piles have been so incredibly different. It's really beautiful, truly. So 35, ritual, bison, we have coming out here. Number 8, karmic. energy, also the number of abundance, and what you give is what you get, right? But saying it's important, whatever your rituals are, keep doing your rituals. Like, they're very important. They help you stay grounded and they help you stay fresh for the new energies that are coming for you. So whether that's moon rituals or just, you know, it could just be a simple ritual as every night you have a scarekin. Wow. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so sorry. You have a skincare ritual that you guys do. You know, it's things like that. It doesn't have to be like you do, you know, moon rituals or anything like that. But whatever kind of rituals you have in your life, keep doing those, right? That's very important. That helps you guys. It's an act of self-care, and it helps keep you guys grounded. What else for pile number 3? Okay, thank you. I heard we need one more. Everybody else got 2 of these. Thank you. Yes, radiance. So this goes hand in hand. We have summer solstice here with radiance. Like, this goes hand in hand with how they saw you, your ex, whoever was in your energy over here, how they saw how beautiful you were, how amazing, how you lit up the room, how you healed people. It's like that healing energy. Like, when you came in, it's like you immediately healed people without realizing it, and that they wanted that for themselves, but they didn't want you guys to develop that. And so you guys could very well be healers and not know, or you guys have something, there's something more to your healing energy that you have yet to find out. You guys are you have a very beautiful energy. We have number 36 here, which is 9. 9 is about bringing things to a close. It says turn on your heart light, reflect on a time when you experienced love. Yeah, so just again, that confirmation of how you guys have this beautiful, beautiful energy. It's time for you guys to let it shine. Stop letting the world determine how you shine, because you guys deserve to shine the way that you're meant to. So what do we have here? Jupiter. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Abundance is coming to you guys, like money. Okay, like, I don't often say this when it's abundance, but they're making it very clear this is money. Like, we are talking about coin is coming into your life, okay? We had the Ace of Diamonds here with the World. It's like you guys have completed some kind of cycle, and that's the thing. It's like, regardless if people want to be honest about how they see you, it doesn't matter. How you see yourself is everything. There's some shoddy-ass people in your energy. Excuse my language here, guys, but the thing is that you guys have healed yourself so much, and you've learned what your worth is, right? Self-worth. We have house 2 over here. You guys, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. You guys have learned that your self-worth, how you feel about yourself, reflects in everything in your life. And the better you feel about yourself, the easier it is for you guys to bring in wealth. Why is that? Because we had, sorry, I didn't even talk about the card I turned over, because I looked at it and was like, oh my gosh, we have Jupiter, grow and expand. And Jupiter is also the planet of fortune, money, wealth, prosperity. Come on, guys. Like, you can't get more clear than that. Like, you just can't. It's also the planet that originally ruled Pisces. It still rules Sagittarius, because there only used to be 7 planets, so, you know, but Pisces is now ruled by Neptune. So you guys could have Sagittarian energy in your chart, or you guys could just be taking that on, like that Sagittarian adventure energy. And it's like, you're like, you know what, I'm going to look at life as an adventure, and I'm just going to enjoy whatever comes. Like, why not, you know? We have fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Look at you guys shining your light. Come on. It's time for you guys to shine this out to the world. You guys have a beautiful heart. And we have Leo energy with the summer solstice here. So you guys could absolutely have fire placements in your chart. You don't have to, okay? You don't have to. But yeah, you guys could have some very optimal fire placements in your chart, which would be awesome. Just a confirmation for some of you guys. Letting your light shine, though. And see, that's the other thing here, that confirmation. Turn on your heart light, and then look, we have this heart with this light, this candle coming out of it. So another confirmation coming through here, guys. So yes, we have number 6 here, reciprocity, honeybee. Isn't that what I was saying? Like, you guys are getting this energy coming through that's like, whatever you give, you are going to get in return. It's not you waiting for it anymore. Like, it's going to be an equal give and take from here on out. You guys are not going to be giving and giving and giving and waiting. You're going to be giving and getting, giving and getting, giving and getting, giving and getting. I can't say that it's going to be the same thing, but they're being pretty clear that this is going to be money for a lot of you guys. And this has been a long time coming. Why do I hear that song by Sam Cooke right now? It's been a long time coming, but a change gonna come. I always hear Beth Hart singing it because I love that remix from it. But that Sam Cooke song, what is that? Is that a change gonna come? Yeah, you guys might resonate with some of the words from that song, so check that out. I can't make this stuff up, guys. We have full moon completion. Didn't I say you guys have completed something? You guys have completed a cycle. So I feel like that's why they're talking about this situation right here. Why they brought this energy in is because it's like you guys are closing out stuff like this. Like, you guys are letting this go. You're like, look, those people are gone, done. They're out of my life. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Why am I going to worry about that? Like, it doesn't matter. But it could still affect some of you guys. But they're showing me here that even if it's affecting you guys, like, you know that that's stuff that you have to heal. And you guys are completing this cycle. It's coming to fruition. And you're purifying your soul. We have rain, purification. And I love this because it's been raining all day today. And it doesn't rain often here. And so you have this energy of like purifying the soul, drinking more water, taking a shower, taking a spiritual bath, you know, soaking in Epsom salt. These are things that will help purify your soul. Maybe going and soaking in the ocean, a lake, a river, whatever's around you guys. I mean, you don't have to do it obviously when it's freezing out or anything like that, but some of you guys are in warmer weather. But getting near water will help you purify your soul. Let go of this weird energy, because this is some weird energy. Like, people have some weird beliefs in life. Like, they really believe that people are out to get them, and in this like negative energy, it forms this cocoon of an idea that's just, it's just false, right? It's this false idea. It's not seeing people for who they truly are. It's seeing people through the lens that we have, and that creates a lot of dramas that are unnecessary. It's not that they're wrong or that anybody else is right? It's just interesting that a lot of people refuse to change their beliefs because they're so centered on that. It's like the whole of their whole emotion, like their whole being relies on this belief, because if I break down this belief, then who am I? Number 20, I love you. These are powerful words. Keep telling yourself you love yourself. Keep falling in love with you. Okay, this is also saying to me that once you guys clear this out completely, you guys are going to bring in real love. People who really love you. Like I said, I feel like you guys have been alone on the journey, or you feel very alone on the journey. You might have people around you, but you feel very alone on the journey. And you guys are absolutely glowing up. You guys are growing. You're learning something new. You guys are expanding. This is beautiful. Finding new balance. Like I'm really excited for you guys, pile 3. I am so excited. Like, it was the weirdest pile, but the most beautiful one at the same time. Like, because you guys bring such a gorgeous energy here, and you guys have such a beautiful aura about you guys, and it's just a wonderful feeling to know that even though you guys have had it rough and raw and wrong, that you never let that stop you guys from shining your truth or who you are in the beautiful way that you were meant to. And that's just so refreshing. So keep showing your light. Keep showing who you are. I'm going to leave it here, guys. I'm sending you out a big old emotional hug, guys. An energetic emotional hug, okay? Full of love. Full of love. Because if somebody hasn't said this to you, I love you guys. I think you're amazing, and I'm just honored to be here giving you guys this reading, okay? So that being said, guys, I will be back again 2 weeks from today, Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until we see each other again, have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye, guys.